Hey y'all, it's Alex the Creative Llama. If you see this red live box right here, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, that means you're just catching the replay. So if you are catching a replay, make sure you put hashtag replay right down in the comments, and make sure you comment the word cook, C-O-O-K, because we are going to create with our brand new Surface a cookbook stand that just came out, I want to say last week. So we're going to create with that, and do me a huge favor, right down here in the pinned comment, open that up and make sure you are in my broadcast channel, because that will also be a place where you can get notified when I am live. Okay, so let's open this up, y'all. This is a heavy duty cookbook. It is good quality. It's heavy, like it's not like a flimsy one or anything like that. But give me a second, let me pull up comments, all of that good stuff. But when y'all pop on, say hey. It's going to be a quick live tonight because I'm busting my butt to try to get your orders cut and shipped before I leave. I've been working really hard today on y'all's orders, I promise. Okay, so in your kit, you're going to get this piece, and this piece. So what we're going to start out with is I want to sand this down a little bit and make it look a little bit more rustic and worn down. So I'm going to use my Gator sander, which I finally found, y'all. And I'm going to pull out my sanding strip. So this thing is awesome because it's Velcro. And of course my comments don't want to load. So give me 1 second, y'all. But make sure you are in the broadcast channel. I am leaving town on Thursday, and so I'm going to do some fun things in there for y'all while I'm gone. And the only way that you'll be able to know what's happening is if you're in that broadcast channel, okay? All right, so let's start sanding. I guess it doesn't really matter either side. Let's do this side, okay? And I am just going to sand this down. Hello, y'all. Comment the word cook. C-O-O-K, and I will send you the supply list for everything. It's a really simple project tonight. We're just doing a chalk surface, a chalk transfer, and some chalk paste. Hi, Faith. Hi, Dawn. Hello. All right, so let's get this nice and sanded down. So what I like to do when I'm sanding, I still don't understand how you get to the broadcast channel. Right down here where it says comment cook, there's a pinned comment. You just have to click on that, or you can go to my page and it's literally pinned at the top. Or if you comment the word cook, it's also linked in the message. You just got to read the whole message, the entire message. I promise it is right in there for you. All right, so let's wipe up all of this. So I like to wipe it down to kind of see, I want it to be more rustic looking. Hi, hello, Miss Dawn and Miss Louise. How is everybody doing, Miss Louise? I was working on your order right before I hopped on, the one with all your candy corns. You're welcome, Miss Dolores. All right, let's do the edges of this. Hi, Lorna. Hello, Miss D. Hello. Okay, so tell me in the comments. I know I'm going out of town on Wednesday, but I was considering doing a live sale with fall chalk transfers, and those would ship out as soon as I get back next week. Would y'all be interested in fall chalk transfers? Let me know. Because your girl has got some, and I got to get rid of them. Like, they would be retired chalk transfers. All right, so I'm going to sand down the middle. Yes, okay. Yay, Miss Dolores. Hi, Jennifer. Okay. All right, so I'm going to sand this down just a smidge. Now, you don't have to do all the sanding. You can totally skip this part if you don't like the look, but I want mine to look worn. Yes, fall. Okay. So we will do fall chalk transfers. Live sale tomorrow. Just keep in mind that they will not ship until I get back. But transfers are a lot easier for me to ship quicker than cutouts. So those can ship out the day I get back, or the next day. Because I don't get back till Monday till late. I think I fly in to San Antonio at 10:30 at night. But I'll be up Tuesday working. So Perfect. Thanks for letting me know. Thank y'all for answering. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Alrighty. Let me wipe all this up. What do we think? Do we like that? How does that look? I feel like that looks pretty dang good. Let me wipe this off and do a little bit right here. There's like a weird line. All right. Do we like that? Now you could totally do the back. I'm not going to, just for time purpose. But let's see how this goes so I know how to put this in. Okay, so it goes like this, because then it leans, and then this goes right in here. Okay, so let me show y'all. So you can lean it as far back as you want, but this is a cookbook stand that Chalk just came out with. So I am gonna sand, I'll sand the whole bottom piece, but there are holes drilled in here for you already. So you know where to put that piece. So we're just gonna sand the heck out of this one too. Yes, what is it? Just got here. Miss Linda, it is a cookbook stand. Chalk just came out with this cookbook stand last week or the week before last, and I've been dying to craft with it. And we're gonna use just this everyday transfer, but you could totally do like fun Christmas cookbook stands, Halloween, Thanksgiving. I just wanted to keep it simple. I didn't put anything on the board. I am just sanding it. Nothing on the board. We are just sanding it to get the look that we want. So we're putting a little bit of work on today's live, and I'm getting sanding dust all over me, but it's okay. All right. So sand this, and we'll wipe it down to see if it kind of matches what we already have down. It's because it came with the house. Miss Sharon, you and me both. I do like to cook though. I just don't do it very often because it's just me, you know? Could you use for different interchangeables also? I don't know. I mean, you could. You just have to buy a whole new cookbook stand each time. There's not really an interchangeable piece that you can purchase like individually. So it comes, the cookbook stand comes with all 3 pieces. No matter what. There's not like you can't switch out like the backer, but then have all the rest of the pieces. Does that make sense? You get all 3 pieces with every stand. Okay, so I think I need to sand a little bit right here in the center, and I think we're gonna be good. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Hi, Robin. How are you? I was planning to make this with this transfer. Yay, Miss Janice. Now, these do make great Christmas gifts, I will say. So if you're like wanting to do like handmade gifts, this might be a really good gift for whomever. So let's see. Let's check it out. Let's make sure it looks okay. Does it look okay? I think that looks pretty dang good. Oh, let me see. I just mentioned as the platform ones I already have. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, Miss Janice. The platform one. Oh, are you talking about for my cutouts? Is that what you're talking about? I could be totally misunderstanding. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to lightly wax this because it is a wood surface and I just don't want the adhesiveness to pull up the paint. Gotcha, Miss Jenny. So, yes, those cutouts that I have on my site are interchangeable, but this won't work on those. Does that make sense? Hi, Joanne. How are you? Long time no see, my beautiful friend. I think you've been on, but just hello. Great idea. Yes, for a wedding shower. All right, so I'm going to lightly wax. You can also cut on 8 and viewer and make different seasonal ones. Yep. I am live, Miss Linda. I sure am. You see that red live box right there? I don't know if you can see it on your screen. Sometimes it doesn't pop up when you're watching like on your phone. So I am live. Okay, so this one is called Bistro Cafe. And y'all, to be honest with y'all, when I saw this transfer, I was like, what am I going to use that on? I have no clue. Hi, Michelle. And then they came out with the cookbook stand, and I was like, heck yeah, we're doing it. Hello. We've been getting some, I know, y'all, it was raining like crazy here in San Antonio this morning. I woke up, kid you not, I thought like I had left running water on. Then I quickly realized it was rain outside, and like parts of San Antonio flooded really bad. But we needed the rain desperately. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I am fuzzing my transfer. This is just gonna add a little bit of lint to the back to make it a little less sticky. You don't want your transfer to be too sticky, because if it is, it'll stick to your surface really well, and then hi Carol, and then you'll have to fight to pull it off. I didn't know it was 4.5 inches, Miss Carol. I did not know that. All right, let's fuzz, and y'all hit that heart button for me and comment the word cook. C-O-O-K. That will get you the supply list for everything I'm using. And we are just going to keep it really simple. So here's what I want to do. The bottom part of this, I want to put at the bottom of, I want to put it at the bottom down here. I'm not really explaining myself really well. What else is new? So here's what I'm going to do. Let's put this up here. Just wait, just watch. I'm going to push this down, and I'm going to use 2 colors. I'm going to use Grayish and Black Velvet. Okay. Now you could use Nominee. You could use whatever colors that go with your kitchen. I am boring with my color choices, and so thank you for sharing. And I'm going to go with Black and Grayish. Black and Storm would look really pretty with this, but I wanted to do kind of a light and dark color. So here's what I'm thinking. The cutlery in Grayish, and then all like the swirly bits in Black. So let's start with, let me get out. Hi, Debbie. Let's start with my multi-tool. I like to use this when I'm doing a little bit more detailed and I have a little bit more control over where the color goes. Because sometimes when I'm using that mini squeegee, I still get it where I don't, oh, and I just got it where I don't want it. Imagine that, y'all. Even though I didn't intend to do that, I still did it. It's okay. We're not going to stress about it. It is handmade, so it's not supposed to be perfect. It is the cookbook stand. Thank you for sharing. And I'm going to go in with Grayish. Now, I'm a little worried that this might be, okay, hold up. Hold up. I need to clean this. I'm a little worried that the Grayish might be a little too light, but we're going to see. I am mixing it a little bit because I got black where I didn't want it. So we're going to ignore that I did that. Okay. And then we'll pull it up after this and check it out and see if we like the Grayish and the black together. And if we don't, we can switch the Grayish color. Okay, so I'm going to pick all that up. Let's lift, because I don't want that to dry in the silk screen. But what do y'all think? It's a little light, but I kind of don't mind it. No, it's a wood surface, Miss Debbie, so it's not a chalkboard surface. I think I kind of like it. Just to be really subtle. Vintage-y. I think it's gonna look great. It's gonna look great. Now, if you're like, girl, that's way too light, you can go in with Storm and it'll pop a little bit more. The gray part will. Yeah, I like it. But if you think it's too light, that's a-okay. You go in with a darker color. I am here just to inspire, give you an idea. Thank you for sprinkling. Thanks, Louise. All right, then we're gonna go in with our grays. Maybe I should use this since I'm so close to that black. I have a little bit more control so I don't mix it. Okay, looking good. All right, and then I do see a little spot that I missed right here in the black, so I'm gonna go back in, cover those spots up, and then let's lift. Yay! I kind of like it. Now I also do think instead of the grays, like Nominee would look really pretty. Nominee would look really pretty. Gold, copper. That's kind of what I was going for, Missy. It's not everybody's style, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. We're going to go in with grays and do the cutlery in this color. Like so. And pull this across. And then we're going to pick up all that extra paste that's sitting on top. Make sure you pull that paste up because you don't want to leave it sitting on top because to me, it can make your design look a little fuzzy if you leave it sitting there. Okay, that looks good. Let's peel this up. Ooh, y'all. I really like that. Now, I do think this would pop a little bit more had I not sanded the background so much. So if you do like the color scheme together, maybe don't sand the board itself. That might help with that to pop a little bit more. Just another suggestion. All right, I'm gonna put this to the side. Let's clean this. And y'all, let me show y'all. So y'all see all that white on the back? That is the paint that pulled up from, hi Sharon. That's the paint that pulled up from my board. So even though we waxed, I obviously didn't put enough wax and it still pulled up some of that paint. So make sure when you're using this surface that you do wax. Because I don't want you to get it and then it pull up the paint. So make sure you wax it. Okay, so we're gonna clean this and then we're gonna do the bottom part and then y'all, we're done. Really simple project tonight. I wanted to keep it easy. I wanted to come on and say, hey, can you show me what Nominee looks like? I didn't know. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. So Nominee is a gold, but it's not a shimmer gold. It's a metallic gold and it paints. You can use it as a paint and it paints beautifully. But this is Nominee. So this is Nominee compared to our shimmer gold, which I don't know if I have gold in here. Yes. So this is the shimmer gold. So that has like sparkles in it. And then this is Nominee. This is metallic and then this is shimmer. I do think Nominee or even shimmer gold would look really pretty instead of the grayish. Yes. I'm kind of wishing I would have done Nominee, but that's okay. It's all right. All right, let's clean this again. I forgot that I cleaned it. I take a baby wipe and I wipe the front. I will not wipe the back of it. Let me clean that. And then let's spray this and clean the back. And then we're going to use the bottom part. Yeah, Nominee is gorgeous. I'm so glad they brought that back as a permanent color. It paints beautifully and it covers really well as a paint. Yes, it's very pretty. And you can grab it at 30% off if you become a Perks member, which is amazing. So Perks members is just like a VIP customer. Miss Debbie, look away. You don't like the dirty towel, look away, y'all. Perks is just a VIP membership. It's 20 bucks a month. You get 30% off of everything on the Chalk site. And it's 20 bucks a month, but you get that back every single month. You get $20 in product credit to use towards an order each month, which is awesome. And then I do some added stuff for my people. Okay. Let me throw this over here. Let me pull this back out. Let's make sure it's dry. Me too, Missy. I'm going to be real sad. See, I warned y'all. I gave y'all a warning. The dreaded towel. I'm going to be real sad if they don't bring vanilla back as a permanent color. Because I love painting with that color. Yes, ma'am. I love that they did Perks. It's been amazing. And I love that y'all are saving money while shopping as well. Okay, let's pull this back out. Let's fuzz it again. It's the clean one this time. We're going to fuzz. And then I'm going to do the bottom part. And then we're going to put it together. Okay. Like so. Now, you could totally put where it says quality. I don't know even what that says. Some of the wording down there. But I am just going to do where it says the French thing. Let me line this up. And then pull it down. There we go. And I'm going to do this in black. When do we lose the colors? Usually it's in February and July. The more we save, the more I know. Girl, me too. That's the problem also with being a designer. It's like, well, I mean, I gotta just spend it. So I feel you. I understand. All right, so we're gonna do this bottom part in black. I'm kind of thinking I should have kept with grayish, but it's fine. It'll stand out at the bottom. Okay, making sure that's nice and covered. It looks good. Peel this up. Yeah, not until the next big launch, which is in February. Yes. I kind of feel like I should have done it in grayish, but it's okay. What do y'all think? I think that looks good. Let's clean this really quickly. Let me close up these jars. So I got my little sneak peek to the holiday collection today. So maybe what I'll do is I will show y'all tomorrow because it comes out on the 9th and I'll be traveling on the 9th. So maybe I'll give y'all a sneak peek tomorrow. What do y'all think? I don't know. Maybe I'll do it in my VIP group. That way other people don't get mad at me for sharing. I'll do it in my VIP group. So if you're not in my VIP group, comment the word cook. And at the very bottom, there's 3 buttons. Click on join my free groups. And then click on VIP group and you can join in there. And I will show y'all all of the sneak peeks that I got in my VIP group tomorrow. I might hop on during the day just because of time. But I will show y'all in there. Hi, Deb. All right. Wiping this up. Drying it off. Looks pretty good. I didn't warn y'all about the towel. I apologize. I forgot. We're going to lay this sticky side up, yellow side to sticky side. And you can also grab the cutout of the week. So I did go in and fix the shipping. So if you want to grab the turkey that we did last night, it was literally right here. Of course, I don't know where it's at. It's right here. If you want to grab the cutout of the week, this is only available this week, so go snag it. You can comment the word cook, and at the very bottom of the message where it says cutout of the week. And you click on that, and it'll take you directly to the site to purchase. Is it white side? Yes, it's white side. Duh, Alex. I knew when I put that on there. Thank you, y'all. Y'all are awesome. Always keeping me in check. Thanks. Thanks, Haley. Thanks for not interrupting my live. Alrighty. Let me wipe down my hands before I touch this, and we're going to put it together, okay? So, before I do anything, let me make sure this bottom part is dry. No, I flipped it in my brain. I apologize. It is white side to sticky side. I do need to go eat dinner. I need to go work on orders. That's what your girl needs to be doing. Okay, so it's really simple to put together. So there is like a little, I guess, angled edge. You're going to put that side down with the holes up. You're going to push it through, just like that. And then it comes with this black metal thing. You just got to push it in there. There we go. And it is Dunskies. Now you could totally paint that too. But what do y'all think? Get your videos in the Philippines. Oh, Miss Cheryl, I don't want you to be gone for a month, but I hope you have the best time. But here is what we made. Like I said, it would have popped a little bit more had we not sanded so much. Thanks, Miss Sharon. But if you use a darker gray like Storm, it would have popped way more. But I really like this. And you can adjust it to however you want it to sit. But go snag this surface. This surface is really fun. Now, I was just thinking you could totally turn it around and do a different design on the back. So you have two different like style cookbook stands that you could do. So you could have your everyday, and then you could turn around and do your Christmas on the other side. So that's an option. All right, y'all, I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to go work on orders. But I will be on tomorrow for our live sale for fall and Halloween transfers tomorrow. Yes, I wanted to keep it really simple, but I think I overstated a little bit, but it's okay. But I'll be back on tomorrow. And I cannot wait. Yes. What was I saying? I cannot wait to like come on and show y'all for the live sale tomorrow. Make sure you comment the word cook and make sure you join the broadcast channel right down here. There's a pinned comment that says comment cook. Click on that, open it up, and click on the link. It is just a one-way messaging system where I provide updates. And while I'm gone, I'm going to be doing some fun stuff in there for y'all, like different sales and all of that over in that broadcast channel, okay? Y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.